I have the chat open. It says that you're waiting to go live at 7:34, which it is 7:34.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of a delay, so that might be what it is.
Yeah. Here, I'll pause for the kickoff.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it's loading up. Yeah, we're at the kickoff. What I would do though, if I were you, honestly, is I would take the bar from your stream. I would take that and hide it. Since I can have my laptop open and looking at the chat, I can see.
Okay. Well, because can they see
the
my
questions when they come in? Yeah, we can see. You can see the bar on the
can
side
you really?
that says like broadcasts and like all that.
That's annoying. Okay.
Yeah. So what you need to do is then here I'll kick off and then we'll pause.
Okay.
Because then I can put my headphone in and listen to see how loud it actually is. Swerving Irvin, baby.
That's annoying that they can see the chat. But there might be you watching. I'll pull it up on my laptop too. Just so I can have it. You can tell.
That is.
Yeah, I don't know what Jacob's doing right now, but if he wants to give it a look-see while we're doing this too, see if he has any feedback.
I can tell.
YouTube. There's no timer on this, right? Okay, not delay. Resume.
No, you can take as long as you want. I want to listen to a couple plays before we adjust the sound and anything like that too.
Can you adjust the sound from in the menu?
You should be able to in the options.
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely the better option. I'm gonna pull open. I'm gonna close this bar, like you said, because that's dumb. That sounds really good though. But yeah, let's see what it is like in game.
That's the one thing.
That sounds really good though. But yeah, let's see what it is like. The delay's not terrible either.
No, it's not too far off, which is good.
So yeah, if we can have the questions pulled up, then that would be awesome, and we could run the Game on Wisconsin YouTube.
Yeah, I'm assuming that they'll want it to be streamed off that, just so it'll go straight to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd have to rip the VOD and then post it there, which isn't really that big of a hassle. But
I don't know. I know nothing about that though.
literally, all you would need to do is let you'd end your broadcast, right? We get done, we end the broadcast, and then it would process and go live on your channel. We would then just copy the link and put it on theirs. It's not that hard, but again, the processing could take 6 hours. And it's
yeah.
It's kind of a waste at that point, so we would probably just need to set it up to where it's running straight to that. I always hear myself, I'm hearing myself double because I'm listening to the audio. It's actually kind of pissing me off. I'm ready if you are. Jake said Vikings suck.
Oh, well, the chat's working. Hi, Jake.
I'll hit resume. We can. Jake, tell us how our audio sounds compared to the game volume. Let us know if it needs to go up, down, whatever.
Wow, what a suction.
But I don't know how much have you actually played
of the game?
Yeah.
Played a decent amount. I used the full 10-hour trial, and then I've been playing every night since then. So I don't know.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, a couple hours here and there, but.
Yeah, me and my friends have been playing playing squads almost every night, so I haven't really touched. But I really haven't touched ranked seasons, I'm talking MLB. I haven't touched head-to-head yet.
Okay.
Just because I think the team is ready for that. But did you do the 10-hour glitch where all you did was the kickoff over and over to get to level 50?
No, I actually don't play MUT. Nothing against like people who do, but I just don't. It's just not my cup of tea.
No,
I'm more into franchise. I play a ton of franchise, but man, I had Lazard over the top on that one. How does the audio sound? Game volume is. He said game volume is quiet.
You guys are both adequate, and game volume is quiet. Well, I mean, we can turn it up to 50, I guess.
Jacob, can you still discern the sounds, or is it like non-existent? Can you still hear it in the background at least?
I think we need to be turned up a little bit too. Which all we would have to do is adjust our mic volume to go up.
How do you do that? Because I already turned mine up pretty good. Mine's at like 80%.
Well, the thing is, it's all I need to do.
Yeah.
All you need to do here is
5 watchers right now. I think my buddies just jumped on.
so go to the party settings.
Party settings. Okay. Yeah, you can turn it up, but mine's like I said, mine's already like 85, 90. Yeah, you can turn it up, but mine's like I said, mine's already like 85. It matters, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so then I think that only turns you up though, so I need to turn let's see here. Okay, so then no, this is my mic. Okay, so I don't know if that's better. Is that better, Jacob?
I wonder if we adjust the volume of non-party audio that you hear while in the party of the chat party. I wonder if we change the party audio, the audio mix from non-party audio to party audio, if it changes it on the stream.
He said we're better.
He's probably echoing because of me.
Yeah, I had stuff running in the background too.
Yeah, it's when you're adjusting the mic, you'll double hear everything because you're listening to your own mic at that point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my audio.
Okay. Oh, I can turn volume down in game 2 if I need to.
Well, Jake, we're both using headsets right now, yeah. I don't know what headset you have, Tyler, but I mean...
I'm just using the basic one, but I also have a more fancy one if I need to use that.
What kind is that one?
I literally just bought it the other day. Let me check on Amazon. It was a... What's this brand? Be Excellent. Yeah, I don't know. I had really good reviews on Amazon, so that's why I got it. I don't really know. Actually, in my mailbox. I can go get it technically. I just haven't gotten it
Um,
yet.
um, the one ear mic that you have is
Probably not the best.
Yeah, because you're just using the one that comes with the PlayStation, right? The little plug-in to the bottom, and it's like the little one earbud. Is that what you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's actually a
that
little
one
skull
has.
candy one, yeah. Same thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. That has some issues. I would try that one out and try and see what we can get adjusted with that.
Okay, let me go pick it up real quick. It'll be like 2 minutes.
That's fine.
All right.
Clint Fraser with the diving cap.
Stand back at your head. Come on. Where's your keys? Come on. We're testing out all the audio stuff for our streams, weekly streams.
Good pitch. I don't know, that's someone on Tyler's end that was laughing Jake, and yes, Tanaka is better than Paxton.
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay.
It does. You do sound more clear.
Do I? Okay, that's good.
The mic quality sounds more clear, at least.
Okay. What?
I don't approve.
I don't care. This needs to happen.
You don't care.
Oh my god. They're not the most aesthetically pleasing, so the wife is saying no, but...
Well, I mean...
yeah, I know.
They're better, so whatever.
Okay, that's what I said.
Jake was...
Jake
just asked,
I got something to do, babe.
Jake
I'm
asked
busy.
if you're running a fan or anything in the background.
That's probably my PlayStation.
Really?
Yes, my PlayStation's old as shit. My AC is really loud too. We'll see if that goes away.
That's probably what he's hearing then, because there is like a whirling humming noise in the back.
It's probably my PlayStation, dude. Is this mic still picking it up?
Hold on, let me take this off real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can still hear it. I don't know if there's a way, to maybe push the system further away from you and try to get yourself away from it, maybe.
Okay.
Because as soon as you go to talk, that's when it starts to pick it up.
Fair enough. I mean, we could try this. However, my PlayStation very well might overheat. So, can you hear it now?
I don't hear it. Just go on a ramble real quick so I can take my headset off and listen to the audio without it doubling.
Yeah, I can do that. Let's see here. Let's look at stats. Aaron Rodgers is currently 0 for 2. 0 yards, 0 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers has 2 carries for... Aaron Jones has 2 carries for 7 yards. Okay. Is that better? Jacob says better.
That's a lot better. I literally can't. You can faint. It's very faint, but it's much better than what it was.
Yeah, I'm just worried about my PlayStation overheating because basically it's in like a cabinet type thing. I just closed the cabinet, but
oh yeah. That makes sense. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what your like setup looks like or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you have your system and your TV or whatever you're playing on sitting on or anything like that. But if there was, I don't even know honestly if you could just take the system and move it like off to the side, even out of the cabinet. I don't know if you could do that.
Well, then I wouldn't be able to muffle the sound at all. It's
well then
it's
I
loud.
guess
It's
that's
just,
what we're going with.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I guess that's what we're going with. So for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, hopefully it doesn't just crash.
So maybe we should try and play the remainder of this game then and just kind of see.
Yeah, that's fine. Here, I'll start the timer. We've played your first drive, which whatever. That
it was like
doesn't
2
matter.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. But here I'll resume and then I'll start.
Okay.
Jake, feel free to ask questions so you can walk us through an actual Friday night stream, and I will start the timer.
And Jake, I've got some of my buddies jumping in just to kind of, they know it's a little test run type thing, so they're also gonna give us some feedback on everything.
He said Game On Wisconsin is not responsible for any broken equipment.
Wait, so I can't expense my PS5 if I need to?
Damn, that's tough. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer and we're good to run.
Cool.
But okay, let's get it. Oh, Kenny,
wow.
you're a problem.
Insta shed. It's Insta
Kenny
shed
must
right
have
there.
inside stuff.
He definitely has inside stuff.
Yeah. He's a problem.
Oh,
Jesus.
can you send the expense form to my email, please? I'll fill that out and send it back so quickly.
So what do you do? I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Oh, Adam Thielen has that. Interesting.
Oh, I think Thielen has the that outside apprentice or something like that.
He has slot apprentice from what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was looking at Dalvin Cook, but
So, Jacob, how's the ratio of our audio to the game? That was honestly my biggest concern coming into this.
yeah, which that can be adjusted either way. Honestly, you sound really clear in my ear. I mean, obviously, I'm hearing everything double, but
Okay.
okay, so we sound good. That's a positive, at least.
So I just had to change up my mic. It's good to know.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen though. I mean, I don't want to sit here and sound like always more expensive is better, but like I upgraded from just like the PlayStation mic, the $100 PlayStation mic that you can get, to a Steel Series, and it makes everything so much better.
Not so much the broadcasters, Jacob, but the just the in-game sounds and like the crowd cheering and stuff like that. Which we could turn broadcasters off, honestly, because they're
because we're gonna be the broadcaster anyway.
Pretty much.
But I mean, we can adjust with some of the, if we want the crowd volume to bump up in like the second quarter, so Jake, you can listen to that. We could do that.
Is that Kenny Clark again?
I think it was Preston. I don't know. Let me watch. No, it was Kenny.
Okay. He said we're at a good level. All right.
Game sounds at a good level. We'll take it then. Having the stream up, I can look back and see who did what.
Oh, that's true. Oh wait, why is Dean Lowry my pass rushing defensive tackle though? That's cool.
Gotta love the overrun, dude. I've had that happen so many times.
And it's Jair. Like it's not gonna do it that often. I mean,
I've had that happen so many times online.
What?
That's annoying, honestly.
Yeah.
But I mean, the gameplay for this year is really good. So as a guy makes a play, talk about that matchup on Sunday, etc. Okay, we can do that. Dalvin Cook on Jair Alexander. I don't think that's actually going to happen, honestly, because Jair's a good one-on-one tackler. So
he is, but he can over pursue at times. It's actually one of his few negatives that I think I'd put on him is he can over pursue at times.
Well, yeah, he's aggressive though. I mean, you go back and look how many was it his rookie year? It had to be his rookie year in Minnesota when he blew up the screen by running into Diggs.
It was his sophomore year.
Running into Thielen, then running into Diggs, which was awesome.
Yes, exactly. Obviously, that's gonna be on his career highlight reel. But it can get him into trouble sometimes, and he also needs to catch a few more interceptions.
Yeah, Jake said it was his rookie year too.
No, I don't believe so. I believe it was last year, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't last year because they didn't throw the ball enough to even do that because Darius was living in the backfield.
Okay.
But no, Alan Lazard looking for a year 2 jump from him. Well, is he technically year 2? I mean, I'd have to pull up.
I would say year 2 in the offense.
Roster. Yeah, exactly. Year 2 in the offense, but he's actually a year 3 player. Oh, Devontae just burnt him. Awesome.
So that's definitely a matchup the Packers would be looking to take advantage of.
Yes, exactly.
Holton Hill and Devontae Adams.
Anyone on Devontae Adams. I don't think that it's going to matter who guards him because he's one of the best in the business. Probably him and Keenan Allen, best route runners in the business. More than likely, you can. I don't really think Julio's there. He's just a big body. And, well, that's not to say Julio's bad. I'm not saying Julio's bad. Julio's a top 2 receiver in the league, in my opinion. But for route running wise, Devontae and Keenan Allen are top tier.
Easily. Well, route running, while Julio is a good route runner, definitely is not his strength. That's just not what he is the best at. And that's fine. But guys like Devontae Adams and Keenan Allen, they have made their name on being able to separate with less than stellar athletic ability, let's put it that way. So they're not on the same level as these guys like Julio or Odell, but they can create just as much separation because they're such technicians with their feet and with their hands and just everything else that they do to get open.
Oh, Zadarius. There's another matchup we can talk about. Zadarius against the entire offensive line.
Well, and now
Because,
the Vikings are going to be going in without Riley Reef.
No, they actually did come to an agreement today.
They did. Okay, I missed that.
They did come to an agreement today that Riley Reef will still be in Minnesota for Week 1. So they're gonna run with the offensive line of Reef, Pat Elflein, Garrett Bradbury. I don't know who the right guard's going to be off the top of my head, and Brian O'Neill. I can look and see who the right guard's going to be. But yeah, I guess they did come to an agreement. Riley Reef called his agent. They were looking for a trade. Couldn't find anyone who wanted to take on his $11 million salary, which makes sense because, well, he's not the greatest. But other than that, Zadarius, Preston, Kenny. I mean, you've seen Kenny make flash plays, 2 flash plays already on the screen. He's going to be one of those guys to look at. Adam Thielen's going to be open. He's going to be the one guy that the Packers secondary has to key in on. I wouldn't be surprised Week 1 if Jair's going to shadow Adam Thielen, and they'll have Kevin King probably just, follow, maybe not follow Justin Jefferson, but he'll probably be the one to get the Justin Jefferson assignment.
Yeah, I hope that this is the year that Mike Patton really starts using Jair Alexander in that type of role rather than just saying, hey, this is the left side, this is the right side, do your job. Like, that's fine, but at the same time, when you have a guy as talented as Jair Alexander, I think you need to use him effectively in that way. You need to use him to try and erase the other team's best players. And then we say that, and Shannon Sullivan jumps that route.
Exactly. I was going to say, there's another guy that we can bring up of, Shannon Sullivan last year kind of burst onto the scene. And while Trevon, thoughts on Ramshow? Ramshow is my son. Even though you want to make the claims on Twitter, he's your son. Who bought the jersey first, Jacob? Yeah, let's talk about that, huh? No, I'm playing. Devontae's over there. Let's not press him.
And the touchdown on the last drive to Devontae, that was exactly... Oh, man, my PlayStation's already hot. Oh, fuck. We'll see if I can... I won't be swearing on the stream, I promise.
Yeah, I won't. I won't either, honestly.
We'll see if I can push through this heat wave from my PlayStation. I don't know.
I wonder...
Stop. That's good.
I wonder if there's like a small, because is it like just one of those like TV stands where you close the cabinet in front, it has the small hole in the back for the wires?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's I don't know how much you want to. Oh, good throw. No, I wonder if. I mean, I guess Jake, it counts, but whatever. No, I wonder if there's a way you can open that up a little bit to get a little more air in there. But I don't want you to, tear up your TV stand either.
Yeah. No, honestly, my PlayStation is just, 6, 7 years old?
Yeah, that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's giving me warnings up the...
It is. It's giving you overheat warnings.
Oh, it's the second one already.
Good.
Yeah. Because we also happen to have our router in the same compartment, so like when you close it, it's just all that
it's going to be even hotter.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what I can do to stifle it.
Trying to think. I don't know. Can you just pop the door open a little bit? Try to get some airflow in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you pop the door open though, I can hear it.
Okay. Let's see here. Gosh, yeah, it's just giving me warning after warning.
Is your are your fans cleaned out in the back?
Yeah. It's just old. Like I've cleaned it up. I pulled it apart and cleaned it. I've done all that. It's just old.
It's just old.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because I mean, obviously my system, I have the Pro, but it still does that when it has to run files that are really big.
That was terrible.
When it has to run like really big files, so like Madden's not really that big for it, so it's not that big of an issue. But when I have to run like Call of Duty, that's like almost
dude, I couldn't even play Call of Duty. Yeah,
like, that's almost 200 gigs. It sounds like I'm taking off in an airplane, honestly.
Yeah, I couldn't even play Call of Duty because I couldn't get past the menus without it freaking out.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. That's hopefully, Jake. Do you hear his fans anymore or no? Because like I hear him faintly, but it's not that bad.
I mean, I'm still getting warnings, but I mean, maybe if we can keep it open from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there will be times where.
Let me try something here. Hold on.
That's fine.
Can you hear it back here?
No, not really. I don't, at least.
Okay, because I have it all the way open right now.
I don't hear him, so that's fine.
Okay, so you said you can't hear it here. Okay,
No,
so if I sit
Jake,
a little bit further back.
me know, because I mean I'm trying to do both. I have his live audio and the stream audio in both. But I mean you can hear it. It's very faint, but I think our voice can drown it out, honestly.
Okay. Well, one thing that would help is game noise too.
Yeah, Jake said it's not as bad. I mean, I think the further away you are, the better, obviously.
Okay. Good thing is, the way my apartment's configured and the TV, I could probably sit in the back of the room and still be able to see everything fine. But
yeah, I mean that's what this was for, though, is just so we can mess around, see what the sound settings are like, so
I might have to do that
it
then.
ready for. I mean, just try and get yourself as comfortable as possible.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll have to do that. Oh my gosh. Did I get a sack? I didn't even know because I keep popping up with error messages. If you watch my user just die in the middle of the field, that's why.
Brian O'Neill can't hold his jock right now.
What's our timer at currently?
It is almost 15 minutes.
Okay. So we're a little under 15 for a quarter.
That's with some pauses in it, so we're probably more than likely sitting around 10 or 12.
Ooh. Wanted it, though. If Savage can start making plays like that, we'll be alright.
Promising. I don't even know why I look to go for it. I don't get enough time to throw the ball anyway.
This is probably going to be exactly how it is for the actual Minnesota offensive line.
Yeah, exactly. There's so... When Reese says, show me a good team with... I kicked that out of bounds, didn't I? Ooh, good punt. Show me a good team with a bad offensive line.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
Okay. See if it can run an offensive possession without overheating.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Meanwhile, you have no time, and I have all day.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at. Do you have Rick Wagner starting at right tackle?
I do.
I wasn't sure if that was the base or whatnot, but he's just locking Everson Griffin, or not Everson, Danielle Hunter.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That last play, Hunter didn't even get a move off.
Are you controlling the pass rusher? Okay.
And as I say that, I get caught up in defensive lineman trying to set something up.
I also tried to call a comeback route, and it did not work.
I might have to, now that I'm like looking at this, I might have to host just strictly because of your error messages. Anytime that pops up, it brings up the blue screen.
Mm-hmm.
So actually how we can run that then is whoever, if Green Bay is at home, then I'll play as Green Bay. If if they're on the road or whatever, I'll play as the road team. So for week 1, since I'm being the host, is always home team, which is kind of annoying.
I think I'll be okay if I'm able to keep the door open and stuff. I'll probably be okay. It's just the fact that I had to close the door, and now it's just continually sitting there like, hey, I'm hot. I think if I'm able to run it normally from the beginning, it'd be okay.
Because like it just did it again too.
Yeah, I know. So every time you see that, I'm getting a error message. But
okay.
Ooh, I got stuck on Jenkins.
It all just depends, honestly. I just don't want that to keep like happening and being choppy. Also, do you have notifications on too? Before I even like get off topic.
I don't know actually.
Because anytime you would then get a notification, so like a message or a party invite or something like that, it'll pop up a black screen and like fade it out in the top left.
Oh, that's what that is.
So that's like anytime like a message pops up or anything like that, it'll do that. So obviously we want to try and get as much of that stuff off the screen as possible.
Okay. No, you're right. I had to turn those off. I figure out how to do that. It's been a while since I turned them off.
I know they're in.
Wow, the screen has fallen really far behind. Unless mine is just not. Mine's not live.
It's right with. No, it's right with me.
Oh, mine was not live anymore for some reason.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a second behind, but I mean it should be because it's a stream.
Yeah, I was just at the big Aaron Jones run when I reset it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's see where we're sitting at. Actually, my PlayStation has stopped flashing red. It's now flashing white. So I should be
that's
okay.
Good.
So I should be okay now.
We're at about 20 minutes right now.
Okay. So Jacob, how long did you want us to run? Like 45 minutes, hour? Oh. Maybe have to play action.
Raven Green. As I say, I want to.
Did he answer? He didn't answer, did he?
he said 45 to an hour is a sweet spot.
That's
So
fine.
we might be able to run like 6-minute quarters, maybe.
Okay.
That'll probably put us right at about 45 minutes, I think. Kenny Clark is just eating me alive.
I think if we put it at 6, well, yeah, he is eating. But I think we put it at 6.
No,
I don't know.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because if we're at 20 now.
If anything,
we're
we'd
at
add a
8.
minute.
Yeah.
We can also play with the accelerated clock too, because I think default is 6 and 15, which is really fast. I think you can play a game in like 30 minutes, but maybe 9 and 20 is the sweet spot. Just adds an extra minute on, and then that'll put us in that 45-minute window. Oh my god!
Look at Kirk Cousins throwing dots. That's
Right?
unrealistic.
This is evidence of how
dude.
broken this game is. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, facts. Well, Jake told me earlier he just got the new Madden a couple days ago, and Trubisky threw 3 touchdowns against him. I was like, yeah, this game sucks. Oh, Adrian.
How's the time? I timed that one up. I'm glad it actually hit, because
I'm surprised you clicked honestly.
on Adrian.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like to click on just because people can swerve so easily.
Oh, it's definitely I guess we'll go back to the Jair stuff. It's pretty aggressive way to play, but sometimes you gotta do it.
I didn't even notice the clock was dripping like that.
Yeah, no, it's not the first time that's happened to an opponent I've played. It's happened to me too. For some reason, it's harder to notice the clock. I don't know why, but
I mean, I'm not really looking to be like, oh
That's
no,
true.
we gotta take this so serious,
That's
right?
true.
Because like right now we're just trying to get kinks worked out and get everything fixed. Because there are a lot of the times where I'll be looking down at the stream to see just how like the video is, and it'll be choppy. So like right now I'm looking at the screen over here. So when I'm on defense, I'll just like randomly stop, or I'll start drifting to the right because I'm running. Come back in. Tajay Sharp.
So we'll probably have to go over our topics and stuff. At least have like a general outline, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then
Because we'll have to for sure not be as choppy with where we're.
That's
where
why
we're at. Will not be as choppy because, like, literally right there, I stopped talking in the middle of what I was saying because I wanted to focus on running the football.
right. Right. That was part of the problem last time I did this. Yeah.
We can have, and honestly, like, if we're not in the middle of a topic that we're talking about, so like, obviously, for week 1, we're going to focus on the matchup with Minnesota, but we can talk some of the preseason stuff. Non-preseason stuff, I guess, but we can really focus on just like the defensive line matchup against the offensive, Minnesota's offensive line. We can talk about how they haven't really named a right tackle starter yet, but if it's going to be Rick Wagner, is it going to be Billy Turner, is it going to be Lane Taylor? Are they going to kick? Because obviously Lane Taylor had a really good camp. He went 14-0 or 14 or 16-0 in the one-on-one drills.
So here's what I'm thinking right now. Because, obviously you want there to be some flow to it, right? But you also, like you said, you don't want the choppiness. So what if we did something like we pick 4 topics, 1 for each quarter. We make sure we hit on those topics in each quarter. And then at the same time, we fill it up with just casual commentary about the game. So we have like our benchmarks, like, hey, like it's 2 minutes left or whatever. It's 2 minutes left in the quarter. We should transition to this type thing.
Yeah, I mean that works for me. I'm down for whatever, as long as it seems smooth all the way through. And it's gonna get better as we continue to do it because we can listen back to the stream and be like, okay, we should have done this here, or we should have done that. We should maybe add something, take away something. Just small things like that, big things that we can figure out. I just made a terrible pursuit angle. Kids, don't watch that if you're at home. But yeah, I mean, obviously, we should probably look to hit 4 topics, and then from there, like, you know, oh hey, big play by, you know, Aaron Jones up the middle there. You know, we should be looking for more of that because Michael Pierce, you know, opted out of the season.
Did he catch that?
He did.
Not.
Oh, he dropped it?
Damn. That's okay. It was a tough catch. I racked it.
I haven't seen that. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I racked it. Anyway,
you know, 'cause that's gonna be a big thing for the Vikings. Is you know, they lost Linval Joseph to well, I was gonna say San Diego, but L.A. the Chargers, and then they signed Michael Pierce to fill that void, and then he opted out. So now they're going with, you know, a bunch of bums at defensive tackle.
I know what was once the strength of this Minnesota defense is probably one of their bigger weaknesses now. So they're going to have Danielle Hunter, but I mean, he's going to get all the attention.
That's one
and then
thing we should talk about too is they just got Yannick Ngakoue. So I mean, and they got him for
those guys aren't going to play interior, so you can help. It's not like you have to worry about some guy in the interior eating up your guards. You can focus those guards on helping out with the outside pass rush if you need to. And obviously you can always keep a running back in or a tight end in to even further help. But
yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, we're just looking at talking points at this point. And
I know.
That's obviously one of them is, you know, the trade acquisition for Yannick Ngakoue. You know, that's a big thing for them. The opting, we can like look at for quarter one, we can talk about the Packers offensive matchups against their, you know, against the Vikings defense. Like, okay, the D line against their O line, blah blah blah, stuff like that. But we can figure that out.
What? Okay, I thought he was gonna get that.
You suck.
He's actually probably lucky it wasn't on target.
Yeah, no, I'm glad he overthrew it. Jair made a hell of a break.
He did. He really had some recovery speed on that.
Third and 15. I won't have enough time to actually do anything, so...
yeah, I'm not making much adjustments.
They changed everything. I hate it. I was trying to ID Zadarius as a mic. That's why, because, well, look at that.
And Kevin King comes in with the clutch interception.
I don't know if you've noticed that. Have you noticed they like changed the give yourself up controls and all that too?
Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet.
It's just let go of everything, hold down on the left stick, and double tap square. That's how you like drop.
Double tap square.
Instead
okay.
of, yeah.
Probably for the better for the QB animations, but first time I've done that this year, so
Get sticky with it. Are you hardwired?
yes.
Okay. That just another random thing that popped in my head because I
No,
just
you're
looked
good.
down and saw my Ethernet cable.
Oh
I
yeah.
I have my system and my laptop both hardwired. So.
Oh, my laptop's on Wi-Fi, but
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying in general. I just saw it, so I was like, okay. I just want to make sure.
okay.
I just noticed my YouTube volume is at half. That's why things seem a lot quieter for me. It's a good thing Jake was in here, otherwise I would have been lying to you the whole time. I keep getting caught on defensive linemen.
I'm trying to quick snap it because I figured that's how Rodgers is going to do it, but that's actually naturally how I play anyway.
I mean, that's fair. I'm sitting here trying to get from one person to another, and I'm just all over the place right now.
Rodgers is going off today, though.
Yeah, hopefully we can get that version. Ooh. Oh, it's Devontae. Of course he caught it. That makes sense. I purposely ignored Jake's comment of there was an awesome article on Packer Report about the Packers' defensive line advantage, because I'm assuming he's talking about that because he wrote it.
Oh. This is a Game on Wisconsin stream, not Packer
Yes,
Report.
sir.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14.
Ooh.
Have it first and 10. Here's a
Wow.
kick off the drive.
That's a pick 1,000%.
Down after a very nice
I think I want to say he ripped it away from him, but it might have
Nah, I
just
don't
been.
care. I don't care. Madden's bad. That's a pick.
Wow, what a dot!
That's a big time throw.
While he's getting sacked too.
Yeah, I'm surprised it was accurate, honestly. Jake said take it up with the owner. Whose man is this?
It's good to see Josh Jackson making some plays.
Hopefully he won't be as handsy. But
Hopefully.
I mean that's been a carryover into this year too. With I mean obviously I've been trying to follow the people that have been at practice and see what they've been saying. But they're saying that he's been he threw it too far inside.
Darnell Savage.
That is one thing I got to get used to too. The pass lead seems like it's much more this year too.
Yeah.
Because like last year and year before, that ball isn't going into the middle of the hashes. It's staying on it's staying on the right hash rather than going all the way into the middle. I really think that they have done a good job though with the gameplay adjustments that they've had. So I'm not really.
I agree. I think
just gotta get used to it.
gameplay's a big step up. Oh my God, there's Daniil Hunter.
Hey.
Gameplay is a big adjustment, a big positive adjustment that they made, but it's just the lack of attention to everything else, the lack of detail to everything else is what is so frustrating.
Yeah, I mean
Oh, did not see that guy. I did not see him sitting there.
Oh, rookie Jeff Gladney. Come here, Corey. Oh, you have no agility, Jeff.
No, I don't think he does. I think it's like low 80s.
That pissed me off, actually, because that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, I probably should have been. Ooh, Kevin King with the jam on Thielen.
Yeah, good knockout.
That was a cool animation too, honestly.
Yeah, that's another gameplay adjustment, new animation. A lot of the time last year, if they get their hands on a slant, there's no knockout from behind.
I know. Getting some penetration for sure with this defensive front.
I wish they'd do it in real life.
I mean, they should. They should eat this Vikings offensive line for lunch.
Oh yeah, no, against the Vikings, they should eat them alive.
Oh, I missed the tackle. That's my fault.
No, I agree. They should eat the Vikings alive, but it's against your other high profile teams. Like obviously we sadly enough saw it against San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy G had to throw the ball like 8 times. But and the thing is they basically just said, no, we're going to run it back with the D-line. So, yeah, I don't really know.
Well, I mean, you're
really
planning
know
on
where the
Rashawn Gary
improvement
taking a
is.
step, but I don't know how he helps in the run game that much. I mean, maybe a little bit, but
the thing with Rashawn is, or as Jake would say, Ram Show. That's so funny to me. He was always going to be able to come in and be a plus run defender because he was really good at Michigan doing that.
Yeah.
So he can help. It's just like you're not looking for him to be knock out Harrison Smith. You're not really looking for him to really slide inside and do it though either.
No, exactly. So the only reason I think it could help with the run game is because it could give Za'Darius and Preston an opportunity to get some more rest and be more effective in the run game. But
yeah, and that was one big thing with one big thing about Preston coming over last year is they said he's always been a below average run defender, which okay, I don't care. You had 12.5 sacks last year, 10.5 sacks last year. I'll pay you your money for that. If Rashawn Gary can come in on heavier sets and be the other outside linebacker as a run defender, like cool. I'm with that because I can take Preston off the field then for where he's going to make his money.
agreed.
Jake Kumaro dropping the ball. So right now we're at 36 minutes and we're in the fourth quarter, so we should be right on.
Okay.
We should be like right on schedule, basically.
Okay.
Which is a positive.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them.
That's going to be my one thing is I just want to make sure that we're. Jesus. I just want to make sure that we're getting enough time more than anything.
Right.
Because
I think I think I would be down with adding another minute.
Yeah, when we can see where this one ends, because there's been times where I think we've paused while I've stopped the timer, so I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Complete.
Oh, okay.
And able to get this one across the
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually just traded for him in this big Madden franchise I'm in.
oh really? I've been looking to get into I've been looking to get back into some of those, but the problem is the people that I was playing with, they stopped like 3 years ago, so I just never really.
Well, you're in luck. We have an opening.
Oh, with who? Because I would actually
a league that I actually run.
Oh well, I'm down. So
all right. Well, if my other my co-commish is listening, he can put you in on it because we definitely need somebody. We're at like 31 or 32 right now. So.
Oh yeah, then I'm definitely. I don't even care who the team is. I'll play with whoever.
I think it's the Buccaneers. I think.
Well, I'm cool with. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it's a really cool group of guys too. So, but yeah, I'll definitely hit you up then. No,
Jesus.
That's Kevin King. Was that a pressure interception?
They can't. Yeah. No, it's literally inaccurate bullet pass under pressure because Za'Darius is breathing down my neck. I can't do anything, man. It's so bad.
Love it.
I need to go into what I really need to do is I need to go into practice mode and I need to go into practice mode and mess with the new controls to see, because like ID the mic last year was L1X and then you held X and you like flicked the left stick to the person you wanted to and hit X again, but it's not that this year, so I don't know what it is.
No, I agree. It took me a while to figure it out.
I'm just gonna need to go do that at some point.
It took me a while to figure out all the little controls. They took away a lot of the L1 adjustments for some reason.
Yeah, they changed them to R1, honestly. Oh, hello. Mercedes Lewis. Big dog, big dog.
But yeah, when we jump off here, I can send you our league rules, and you can look them over. And if you're interested, we can get you in.
League rules don't matter to me. I'll play whatever.
All right, 3 advances a week.
3 advances, yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
It doesn't
cool.
matter.
That's it then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because there was the league I was in, they were very particular about everything. Good screen. they were, you can't run the same play like X amount of times a game. Like they literally had rules of, I think it was like 8. You can't run the same play out of the same formation 8 times, unless it was a run play, obviously, because that's a little hard.
See,
But
there's no way for us to police that as like commissioners. So like we have a rule that's like, hey, like don't be that
spam.
guy. But it's everybody polices themselves, and we don't step in unless we have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
don't be a dick. Don't spam.
yeah. And
that's fair. I mean, I would too. Don't throw it. Now throw it.
whoa.
Inaccurate. Was that under pressure?
I was like falling to the ground as I threw it.
Oh yeah, under pressure, inaccurate.
And it was still almost pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine though.
Oh, I fucking fudged up. Oh, and he backed off. Why did he do that?
Dude, I literally stepped up. I stepped up literally just because. Is it because he was in man? Yeah, he was in man.
He was in man. So what I did was I accidentally committed run.
Yeah.
So what he did was he blitzed and then he stopped and ran back to his man.
He stopped because they realized it was man.
Right.
So then he went to go cover, the player he was supposed to.
I know, but
it's
2 yards from the quarterback.
Yeah, no, literally, if someone's right there, they're just gonna be like, man, forget the dude I'm guarding. I'm just gonna go here. Do you guys have a rule on custom playbooks or no?
Nope. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I'll probably base it off Green Bay.
I just built mine up.
I was gonna say I'll base it off Green Bay.
Oh, what a duck! You didn't catch it, thank God.
Yeah, I actually got time to throw there, which was surprising.
I don't like that. Why does he go to middle linebacker? Oh crap, stuck on the DL. Oh, I tried to hit him.
Dean Lowry in coverage. Mike Patton, don't do that, please.
Yeah, right.
I beg of you.
We experimented, it did not work. Please do not try.
Yeah, Madden said it doesn't work.
It's a big stop, actually. I just realized that.
We double teamed Zadarius.
Oh, I couldn't get there. How could I not cover that?
Will Redmond.
I thought for sure I'd be able to get there, but
74 yards. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight.
I don't know if you can do it in head-to-head. You would probably know more than me because I really don't ever play just online head-to-head.
Mm-hmm.
Can you set a team-specific roster to how you want it to set up, like coming out, or no?
yeah, you can do it in the main menu. There's actually a big old tile that says depth charts, and then you just go in there and you can change it. And
I wasn't sure if that carried over then to online head-to-head, because like if I were to ever play online head-to-head, I would probably want to make like Adrian Amos the sub linebacker so that I could have someone to run around with. Stuff like that.
Make sure you're doing it in the online head-to-head portal, not in the main game portal. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The main game portal does not carry over.
Yeah, I figured it would. That makes sense. Hey, let's guard Devontae. As I say that, you throw it right over the top of my head.
Yeah. Hopefully the game week 1 is not this close.
Yeah, right.
Wow. Okay.
Get up, Mike.
That throw should have been more to the sideline, but I guess not. All right. Well, what are we at time-wise?
45 minutes on the dot.
Okay.
Just over. It's at 45:25 now. So I mean.
Okay.
GB
Yeah.
by 10 week 1. Facts. Push that. And Zadarius, hello.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is not throwing 4 interceptions. I can assure you that.
Yeah, no. What's the most he's thrown in a game? Like, me trying to think off the top of my head.
It's got to be 2. Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, you know
say,
what?
I mean,
Maybe if we go back to it, I think he did throw 3 at one point, but it was like really early in his career.
Jake said it was 3. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, if Jake's in the stream, I'm just gonna defer those questions to him. Be like, hey Jake, what was that? Tampa in 2009. See, this motherfucker knows everything. I hate him.
All right. Well, that was good. I think it was rather successful.
Jake, you can just always hop in the party chat with us, and then when we have those questions, you can just pop in and give us the fact check. You can just give us a fact check. 2 pick sixes, I think. Of course, you would know that. Jake, are we going to Texas Roadhouse Thursday? Right at like 6. I mean, I would
right.
text him this, but at the same time, like,
No, you're
I don't
good.
care.
Okay. So, any other parting notes?
Okay, so I mean, obviously it's not 46.50. It was probably more like 46 on the dot for the like final.
Okay.
For the outro, we can just basically go. I think for the like end, like this screen right here, when we're like loading out or whatever, we can give our like game prediction of like, okay, so you know, we went over all these points, blah blah blah, and then be like, Tyler, how do you think the game's gonna go Sunday, Thursday, Monday? And then you can be like, oh, I think the Packers are gonna win blank, or they're gonna lose blank, and then I'll name mine, and then we can sign off.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And we can work on having like a
that's
little
a good way to
outline too to go by.
end it. Yeah. Obviously, when we'll have an outline made up for Thursday. We have a week, but I mean, we can keep talking about it and see what we're gonna do, and then because this can be, you know, we have a week in between every one of them, and then obviously after the game on Sunday, we can talk Monday and be like, okay, so we saw this, we should probably talk about this, and then go from there.
Okay. Fair enough.
So works for me.
All right, man.